Hello guys, and welcome to the WOSCT Dr. Pepper IndyCar Series race number 8 here at Sonoma. Kyle Thomas and Charles Sanford are your front row. And I missed the command because my computer's lagging because I'm rendering another movie. Or in Movie Maker. So sorry if it's like lagging, like I get 5 FPS at one point. But here we go. Let's go green flag racing here in Sonoma. 2 races to go after this. It's going to be an exciting one. The last 2 races, Allie took the points lead last week after that win in Sonoma, or St. Petersburg, excuse me. Look at this battle for second between Charles Sanford and Mike Wagner. Both the Haviland cars, so a sponsor, a fight for the more of a sponsorship showing. That kind of makes sense. Kyle Thomas right now is crap. Well, because I have it on my computer, so it's like all blah, blah. Here, sorry it froze. Kyle is 15th in the points, so if he can get a win here, he'll bump himself up. We'll find Allie right now. Oh, she's 23rd on the start. She started 23rd. She's kind of running in that position right now. That is not where you want to be. But as we complete one lap here in Sonoma, it is going to be Kyle Thomas who's going to lead them. Remember, Kyle Thomas in the Lego Cup Series almost won here in Sonoma, so he has some experience. So does Charles Sanford, Michael Wagner, James Shelley, Lily Murphy, Tom Gerard, Dakota. No, I don't know if Dakota Brand. Yes, he does. McFerguson does not. Eric does not. Amy Shelley does. Let me see another one who does not have. Jeff Rock doesn't have experience with this road course just yet. James Bond does not either. Zach Danford does. And so on and so forth. And now Allie your points leader, is in last place. Oh no. But that'll possibly give it to Drew Austin if Drew Austin is far ahead enough where he will not get 1 point. He's right near her, so it's going to still be a 5-point battle. But where is Danford? He is right there. He is just right here in 19th. Oh, and he gets held up by Steve Pollard from getting into the grass. Remember last week he blew up. He had a gearbox issue and tried getting into 3rd gear. Now he's right on the bumper of him. He might get spun out again. Oh, and there's Stephen Pollard III and who else? Oh, Stephen Pollard III and Henry Nova in pit road. No caution. They have to go into pit road, and they have to do a drive-through. Are you kidding me? Both of them have to do a drive-through. Stephen Pollard III's year is just getting worse. Oh my God. This could probably be Stephen Pollard III's worst season, and he can't wait for this season to be over unless he wins the next 2 races and wins the championship, which probably won't happen, which would be a miracle. Wow, that was a lot of words in one breath. But Charles Sanford is also looking to make a dent in the point standings for him. He's running in the lower spots of the points too. He's 19th right now. And now he's looking to try and take the lead. He goes to the inside. They're going to be side by side going into the hairpin. Sanford will get the run since inside of the hairpin is like nothing. Wow. Sanford cannot get the run, but he still will. He'll stay right there, right beside Kyle Thomas. Right there, he'll try to make a move. He'll try and not really hurt Kyle Thomas right there, but he'll try and run him up into the grass so he can gain that position. And there goes Michael Wagner too for second. Kyle Thomas just lost the lead. Now it's Charles Sanford. We still got 9 laps to go here, so we got a lot of time going. And like we said, this season cannot get any worse for Stephen Pollard III. Last in points, last in this race right now. Let's hope he can win Indy, which would be a very huge honor. And Charles Sanford's in the grass, or in the dirt. That gives Michael Wagner gets some chance to get up there. Maybe have a battle for the lead here. This should be really interesting. As he's right on the bumper of Charles Sanford. Don't wreck each other, you guys. Play smart. Race smart. Come on now. Charles Sanford has to hold off a really good race car driver of Michael Wagner. Michael isn't doing so hot either. He's 24th in the points, so this is pretty much just to try and get your way into the top 10, just to say I did good in the Dr. Pepper IndyCar Series. Now this isn't going to be a one and done season for the IndyCar Series. I'm just going to stick with Lego Cup, which will be switched to Logitech Cup. I'll explain that in the All-Star race. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Okay, anyway. And the Oreo Nationwide Series and the Kirkland Truck Series. Those are my 3 main series that I'm going to be doing for a long time. Still no caution, and Allian is still, now 24th. That may help, that actually may help Drew Austin not get 1 point. I honestly think that. Oh, but Michael gets a run in that hairpin, so it might help him if he can just get runs off these turns as well. But another driver who's been working their way up into the points and trying to stay there is James Bond of the 67, who's running about 16th right now. Fighting with the third place driver in the points right now, Zach Danford, for that 16th place position. Now, we haven't really talked about the 67 of Bond much, but he's shown that he is going to stay up there in the top 10, hopefully all the rest of the season. And we're hoping Stephen Paul III has more than 70 points to finish the season. Sorry, Stephen. We kind of wish he had a better season. But look at this. Charles Sanford has a nice lead right now. But he might have to catch up on some lap traffic in just a little bit. It does take about a minute and 12 seconds to get to the leader, or to get to a lap traffic. And Charles Sanford is your fastest driver right now with a 1 minute 11 seconds .598. So that's really that's fast for these drivers, for these cars too. In practice we saw 113s, and they were because they were kind of group driving side by side. We even saw 3 wide in practice too. Now everybody comes off. Watch everybody. Allian pretty much sticking in last, and there's Joey Murphy and Drew Austin fighting for the 22nd position. Yes, the 22nd position. So it is going to be a 5-point lead for Allian, unless Zach Danford can pull himself up, and so can Wesley Rock. We'll find Wesley right now. Oh my gosh, who's in the dirt? 13th. No, never mind. What the heck? I thought I just saw him. There he is. He's running 11th, so he will get some points, but will he have enough? It's 12 points. Well, actually 13 to take the points lead, or to tie him, or tie Allian. So it would have to be 14 points to tie, or to take the points lead from Allian. It sure will be difficult, but it is doable. Charles Sanford gonna gain about 30-something points if he can win the race and lead the most laps, which I'm sure he will. So Charles will be at about 111 points, which will bring him up into the top 10, almost for sure. Unless, like I said, it depends on how everyone else finishes. I can't really tell you the point standings right away. It's gonna have to be like when we go to Homestead. It's gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to tell you guys, like, in the standings. I'm gonna say congratulations to so and so for winning the championship. But right now it's Charles Sanford out in front. Michael Wagner has gained on him just a little bit, but it is going to be a nice battle when we come down to the white flag in about 4 laps. Or excuse me, 3 laps. My bad. Just kind of getting all the camera angles to see how they are. Now they're not really gaining on the lap traffic or the Stephen Paul III and Henry Nova. Henry Nova hasn't really shown much in the IndyCar series either, but Drew Austin has sure showed something, as we have not had multiple winners this season. And your Daytona winner, Dakota Brandon, he's in 26, 25, 24, 23, 22nd in the points. For winning in Daytona, he is 22nd in the points, and I think Michael just got into the grass. Yes, he did. And Charles is a veteran at these road courses, so it's going to be tough for him, or for Michael to try and catch up to him, as he knows how to drive those hairpins and knows how to come off of them as well. So, another person who hasn't really showed much that we should have seen come out just a little bit is Jean Sanford as well, and also her brother Charles. They have showed themselves. They were both way down in the points at the beginning of the season. Charles doesn't really have a top 10, I don't think. Oh, Charles has 1 top 10, and Jean has 3 top 10s. So she has and 2 top 5s. So she has showed herself a little bit. Just I think she's been having some rough finishes on those other 3 races. Oh my gosh. So, 2 to go next time by, as Michael Wagner has closed the gap a little bit, but I don't think it'll be enough for Mr. Charles Sanford. 2 to go here. They've gained on Stephen Paul III and Henry Nova just a little bit, but it definitely will not be enough unless something does happen to them. But the only way for Michael to catch up to Charles is if Charles kind of overdrives the corner and gets into the dirt. Not much going on right now. We'll show you the whole field. There's Alley-Ann. Oh my gosh, Alley-Ann has passed Drew Austin. But it doesn't matter, as they will both get 1 point. Oh, but look at this. Michael Wagner has closed the gap and now right on Charles Sanford's bumper. I think that is exactly what happened. I think Charles might have gone into the grass a little bit. And here we go. White flag is out. 1 to go here in Sonoma. Will it be Michael Wagner leading 1 lap? But it will be that most important one is the white flag. So Charles Sanford is still out in front. I think he's pulled away just a little bit. I think it'll be just enough though for him to come out with another win here. Or excuse me, not another win, just a win. And this will be good for Sanford as well. He's going to get his first top 5 and his first win here. So he's coming down into the last couple turns. Going into the hairpin. I think this is where Michael might try and make his move, but he will not get enough. This is all Charles Sanford here in Sonoma, as he is going to win for the first time this season, Sonoma. Fail. Okay, this is gonna be really long, so I'm just gonna show you the final results. And there's your finishing results. We'll see you guys in Indy. Thank you for watching.